Alright guys, here's the first road course setup I'm going to do. We're going to be at Sonoma. This is, again, another place I feel like the goal time is pretty fast. It might be unattainable, but I don't know. I also haven't spent too much time. I just wanted to get the car comfortable
I
and
know it's
fast
comfy in
for
there, but
everybody.
let's not nap in the seat, okay?
I think I accomplished that. So I'm going to run a couple laps. That way you kind of see the lines, braking points, shift points, and then we'll look at the setup after that.
Okay, feel out the balance and bring it in for an adjustment if you need to. On your toes now.
Alright, didn't quite get the 115. I know it'll do it though. Those were a little bit of sloppy laps. But I'm gonna leave them in there because I feel like I like uh, showing you guys kind of where you can make mistakes and where you can be fast. And I feel like every corner or every lap there, I hit a different corner good. So some trouble areas on this track. Right here, as you come up the hill, if you're on this bottom line, as soon as you crest this, the car gets super light and it will spin. You can see my marks. Spun a few times there. You just got to be easy on the throttle. Another place the car likes to get light is right here, especially if you clip this curb. That'll upset the car, and then you don't have downforce or weight on your tires as you crest the hill there, and you will spin over there. This corner's pretty straightforward. The curb's pretty big here, right? So be careful going over that. Some of you might want to downshift to first. I think the gearing, and what's in the car, these setups don't really allow for a lot of changes. I think second gear there is a little bit faster. First gear is just too low, and then these bumps. Let's see if I can go backwards. These turtles on previous games, I would cut these to have a straighter entry into this left-hander coming up. Those are fairly big turtles, so I think you need to stay off those as you come through here. You want to get into fifth, and then you really want to ride this curb here to the left, so you can have a straighter angle back to the right for this right-hander. And then the braking mark I'm using right now is this shadow right here, the corner of this shadow. Unfortunately, during the races, it's going to be a different time of day. So, I would say this, what is this? Kubota, the Kubota sign right here where it goes from purple to green. I think that's what I would use as a brake marker coming down into 10, or I think this is 11. And then I wanted to point out to you guys, the pit road does not start until you get all the way through here. So in your online races, quick races, career races, you got to be able to drive through that pit road entrance to get to pit road. So that's kind of your track map. We'll look at the setup.
How's the car? All right, let's make some changes.
We got a little bit softer springs. We're going to keep everything even across both sides of the car. It really allows for it to be stable, turning left and right. We got a low front sway. We're running some rear sway bar. You guys heard me talk about it in the setup guide that you want your left weight closer to 50. You guys can play around with this if you feel like you can make some more time up. There's a lot of right-hand turns at Sonoma. You could go lower with this if you really wanted to. I like the balance of the car the way it is. I think it's fast. It's got the feel that I would want at a road course. I think that if I spent some more time practicing and getting consistent, I would definitely be hitting low 115s with this car. So the road course aces are definitely going to love this. And I hope it helps you guys out. Thanks.